So you can already tell by the headline that this story is going to be incredibly messed up, but what makes it even more messed up is the fact that this family had a brand new baby inside. Also, if you don't mind, hit that follow button if you don't follow me already. So here's what happened. In 2022, the Abdullah family moved into an apartment complex. The downstairs neighbor almost immediately started complaining about noise. And not like excessive noise, the normal things that you would hear in an apartment complex. Things like footsteps, the Roomba, drawers closing, chairs being moved when people eat, things like that. The downstairs neighbor, Zooming Lee, also started texting with the neighbors, complaining that he could hear the toilet seat moving and that he couldn't sleep. Literally things like that. He called the police on them, made complaints to the apartment complex, the HOA, etc. But things got significantly worse when they brought their baby girl home from the hospital. One day while the Abdullahs were out, they asked a friend to stop by and check on some things on the apartment. The friend stopped by and asked them if they had painted recently or done any work because there was this strong chemical odor. And it got so bad to the point that this friend had to leave because it was burning her eyes, and she just was like, I can't stay here anymore. Well, this was just one of several instances where the family began to smell this mysterious chemical, to the point that they even called the fire department at one point to come check it out because they thought maybe it was coming from the water heater closet outside the front door. And every time the smell appeared, they started to notice that their baby girl's eyes would start to water and she would begin coughing until she vomited. They all started to have stomach pains and things like that. That's when they started to get suspicious and decided to get a camera. And as soon as they set up that camera, they saw their downstairs neighbor, Zooming Lee, 2 days in a row, back to back, injecting something under the door. On the first day, it wasn't clear, but on the second day, they saw the syringe. Even the responders had to be treated for skin irritation. But they did a test to see what it was that they were putting under the door. It was methadone and hydrocodone, both of which are controlled substances, and Zooming Lee had just finished his PhD as a chemist. Lee was arrested and charged with 1 count of felony aggravated stalking, 3 counts of dispersing a chemical agent, 1 count of possession of a controlled substance, and 1 count of battery on a law enforcement officer for exposing them to chemicals. On top of that, he's also facing domestic violence lawsuits from the Abdullah family, as well as lawsuits from the Condo Association for breach of contract. Like I said, completely messed up, and even more so because there was a newborn infant inside that apartment.